Hi everyone, it's me. Just dropping by to say that we're really looking forward to welcoming you back throughout next week, and just to help you to kind of transition from remote learning back into school learning. I've just got some ideas for you. So I've a couple of questions. First of all, you might want to just think about some of the things that you enjoyed doing during remote learning. So focus on some of the positives. So I know a lot of you were kind of walking your dogs in breaks between lessons, and perhaps that's been really good for you. We had a snow day that was, brilliant. And perhaps you really enjoyed the opportunity to work independently. So I want you to think about some of the positives, some of the good things you enjoyed doing during remote learning. I want you to think about whether you learned anything new. I was talking to someone the other day who had built a bird box with their dad, so that would be a new one. Have you learned anything new? Has, again, this given you any opportunities to do something you might not have normally been able to do? Then I want you to think about some of the things you might have missed about being in school. I know for a lot of you that's going to be seeing your friends. It's going to be how much easier perhaps it is to motivate yourself when you're in school. So think about some of the things you've missed during remote learning. Then think about some of the things you might be looking forward to. I know there's a lot of uncertainty perhaps. There's a lot of things you might be concerned about or worried about. But try and think about some of the things you might be looking forward to, like seeing your friends, like being able to ask your teachers for help more easily and more readily, and being in classrooms full of people where you can discuss your ideas. What else are you looking forward to about coming back? And then I'd like you to try and take this into your control. So is there anything that you think you're going to find difficult or that you'll need help with when you're back in? And make sure that you're communicating that worry or that question or that thing to people at home, to your teachers, your form tutor. Let us know what you're worried about and see if we can help you out. So that might be work, that might be coming back into some friendship issues, that might be once you're back in, worrying about what's going on at home. There might be a whole manner of things that you'll think you might need a little bit of help with. But let us know and we can be here to support you. And to finish up, this is an activity that I've suggested before but might be particularly useful at the moment. So you could do this yourselves. You draw two circles, one inside the other. The outside one is the things you can't control, and the inside one is the things you can control. So think about all of those things that you might be worrying about, or anything at all really. What is actually in your control? What can you change? And then in the outer circle, think about some of those things you might be worrying about that you can't control. So for example, you are coming back to school, you can't necessarily control that. You are coming back and you're going to have to do work in lessons, and you can't necessarily control that. However, you can start to control how you feel about it, how you think about it, how you approach it, and how well you do at it. And those are some of the things that you might be able to control. So particularly for our year 11s, you're coming up to possible mini exams in lessons, but it's teacher assessed. There's a lot of things that feel outside of your control, but actually this is totally in your realm of control. You have control now over showing how hard you can work in lessons and proving to your teachers that you deserve those grades. And that is the same for absolutely all of you. So think about those things that you can control. What do you have the power over? What are those things that you can't control? How could you change the way you think about them to make them things that are in your control and more manageable? And if you're having lots of thoughts about things being out of your control and things being really worrying, try and think about those and challenge those thoughts. Are they helpful? Are they kind? Are they doing me any good? Or do I need to change the way I'm thinking about this? Okay, see you later.